Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords, eternally retold.
Welcome to... What's my voice game doing? Welcome to... a game I probably would never have played without a certain feature. That feature being this guy right here. And now you know why this is a side adventure for Way of the Hero. As if we didn't already know. Soulcalibur II. A game I was only ever interested in and never knew anything about any of the others. Until I heard about, well, Link. I was like, I want to try it out. I want to get the game. I want to play it. I mainly got it for Link. I was that much of a Zelda fanboy, but the game comes out and it's actually kind of cool. Like, look at this opening movie. Like, all things considered, it's not that dated looking. And those were just blatant tits. Let's see, I was like 13 when this game came out. Was it 2004? Yeah, 13, 14, depending on what time of year. Things were happening. It's always hard to talk through these opening movies, but you know, I just like to show them off because it's fun, you know? And normally that would load into the title screen, but for convenience sake, I loaded it from the...
Soulcalibur II.
From the menu. What we're going to do today, a little bit unorthodox. Since it's a fighting game, it's not really like the same as playing through a Zelda game. Obviously, we're featuring Link first. This is the Zelda series, Way of the Hero side adventure. We gotta look at Link. We can look at his different weapons. Link's most familiar and well-balanced weapon. Good offense, offset by a short reach and impenetrable guard. Offense increases with soul charge, but lacks defense. Yeah, I can see that. The shield is very cracked and heavy. I couldn't even get it up in time. Megaton Hammer. Good offense, strong single strikes, but a short reach. Cane of Burna recovers health and increases defense with soul charge. Mirror Shield reflects attacks, but may cause Link to lose balance. Magic Sword, all the way from Zelda 1, good at penetrating defenses, but weak against impact. Big Goron Sword, long reach and has good offense, but requires energy to wield. Soul Edge. Fierce and demonic sword, weapon said to excel in offense and defense. Soul Edge being the primary antagonistic sword of the series. The Great Fairy Sword, the ultimate sword. Wield it to discover its true power. And the joke weapon, the bug-catching net. Looks like there are no fairies in this world. Shame. It's Link. So, you can go to the character profile. You have all these options, like you've got the camera to look around at the character. From here, you can make them hop around in circles. It's kind of funny. Check out the bio on the stage, which isn't important to Link, but he doesn't have his own stage. I just gave him this. Never knew how to fucking pronounce this. Ostrheinsburg Chapel? The broken wall of the chapel reveals a somber scene of the castle ruin looming in the distance. The ruin is what remains of Ostrheinsburg Castle that bore witness to the clash between Soul Edge and Soulcalibur 4 years previous. This is what got me hooked in this game. Reading these bios and seeing these little bits of lore sprinkled in, and being like, there's a story here. And I want to know more, so I started looking at all the bios. Eventually went back and I got Soulcalibur 1, and even Soul Blade for the PS1. That game blows, honestly, but it was a it was the first game in the series. What can you do? PS1 fighting games, early entries into fighting games on the PS1, I don't think generally were regarded well with history in the modern era at the time, maybe, but now not so much. I never had Soulcalibur 3 because it was PlayStation 2 exclusive for some fucking reason. I played a little bit of it on a cousin's PS3, but didn't get to get far. Then Soulcalibur 4 came out, got it, loved it. Star Wars guest characters sucked. I love Star Wars, but like it just was not a good fit. I don't know what they were thinking. Soulcalibur 5 had Ezio from Assassin's Creed as a guest character. Good fit. Too bad Soulcalibur 5 wasn't very good story-wise. And then 6 came out, and they were like, okay, we realized we fucked up with 6, or 5, let's go back to basics. And they made Soulcalibur 1, but not as good. As far as lore goes, anyway. So I'm a little bit disappointed the series kind of fell off so fast, but we still got this one. Anyway, this chapel was the epicenter of the events surrounding Nightmare that transpired a few years before then. No one has dared to visit this chapel ever since, but mysteriously, some say that a chapel bell can be heard once in a while. Rumors say the bell rings itself in honor of the chosen warrior. Enough about that. More about Link. Birthplace, Hyrule. Weapon, Sword and Shield. Weapon name, Master Sword, Hylian Shield. Once upon a time, Hyrule's tranquility was shattered by the evil forces of Ganon, by the arrival of several disasters. The calamities brought dark, ominous clouds which shut out the sun. Surprisingly, it came to light that a magician was to blame for the disasters. Just as the people were about to lose all hope, the sun miraculously returned. Link, who was summoned by Zelda to find the cause of the disasters, successfully defeated the magician. The people of Hyrule rejoiced in the belief that eternal peace would rule. Unfortunately, this was not to be. It became clear that the magician responsible for the disasters was in fact controlled by an evil sword called Soul Edge, which existed in another world. Furthermore, the fragments of Soul Edge were gathering together in this other world. Knowing that the resurrection of the evil blade must be prevented at all costs, Link chose to travel to the other world and destroy Soul Edge. Link gathered his trusted Master Sword, Hylian Shield, and Ocarina, and set off on a journey. Remarkably similar, in my opinion, to Link to the Past backstory, actually. But, yeah. Let's go to arcade mode. But before we do that, obviously we gotta get our fuel going. This Baja Blast, something else is about the blast and whatever. So that is a moist one. I don't know what my PC is doing right now. Whatever. Let's go. You can press buttons on the versus screen to make noises. It's fun.
Battle 1, fight.
So basically, arcade mode technically has story, but I'm gonna play this fucking game. That's right. Use grabs as a crutch. This game still looks pretty good though. These environments are really neat. A lot of life going on here. Oh, that's what I was thinking of earlier. I was like, how do you make them like just bounce off them? It's that they guard the kick, then they can then I can do the follow-up. I can just do that 2 in a row, it's fine. Casual stretchy.
Versus Keelik. His gentle eyes reveal a man of strong will.
Do appreciate the narrations, adding some characterization.
Is there no other way?
Sadly, no.
Battle 1. Fight.
Link, I can't believe you're killing these people. Aha! Let's do this a few times. Bombs? Yeah, me too. Oh, no, four did.
Battle 2. Fight.
Ah. Perfect.
Versus Charade.
Ah, charade.
Of the evil blade's powers. Battle 1. Fight.
Oops. Damn it. Guard impact missed, and then I just... Damn it. Our first drop.
You lose.
Look at this fucker. Shrade's cool, though. I think Shrade's like a sentient piece of soul edge.
Battle 2. Fight.
Aha. Shit. Close. Damn. Shit. Fuck.
You look 9. Battle 1. Fight.
No, no, not Maxi. Bombs?
Knockout. You win.
Link sure is louder in this game than normal.
Fight.
Oop. Oops. Get out of here.
You win. Versus Mitsurugi. His motivation is the thirst for power. Don't cry.
Well,
Battle 1. Fight.
you told me not to cry. And to cry so hard. Bombs? I'm not gonna lie, I don't recall really using Link's sub-weapons that much while playing this. I think that I mostly just stuck to his sword play because they felt really situational. Wow. Bombs? Working logistics, damn. I wish I could do a fire spin attack.
Battle 2.
Oh wait, I can. Not in this game though. I can do this spin attack. Well, I can do this spin attack. If he'd shut up, let me do it, you prick. See, I did it. He just ducked it. Sick moves. Damn.
You lose. Final battle. Fight.
Ooh. Nice. You're so cool. That background though, the background's cool.
The power of darkness.
Now, there's a lot of horniness into the designs of these characters, but I think the majority of horniness was put to this guy. Look at that fucking codpiece. If you remember during Castlevania last year, me playing Judgment and being like, they turned Brant into Voldo. Well, this is what I was talking about. Jesus.
You lose. Battle 2. Fight.
Ah, I got him. Got a waterfall in the background. There's so many details, I need to stop being distracted by them. I just want to appreciate games. It's so hard. Is that so bad? Aha! Oh, come on. Please. Fuck you. You should be dead. Look at that sliver. That's fake, and it's wrong, and I win. I forgot about that grab move. That's kind of baller. What the? Hey, he went out first.
Battle 2. Fight.
Guard there. L is not guard. I don't. It's because I'm used to Zelda. Well, L is not guard in Zelda games until, you know, later ones. You just stood there and took that. All right.
You win. Final battle. Fight.
Bombs? It worked. I guess L sort of guards, like, depending on the timing, instead of throwing, it'll guard. Oh. Sweet. I'm gonna watch a replay game. I double bounced off him, killed him, and then fell out. That's really good, actually.
Versus Yoshimitsu. His purpose is shrouded in mystery.
Yoshimitsu, hailing from Tekken. The only thing I don't like about this is, in arcade mode, all the enemies use their Player 2 designs, which largely are not anywhere near as good. Sweet. I forgot to complete a thought earlier. I'm pretty sure, like, Link's weapons are actually pretty good when used right. I just never bothered for whatever reason. Eeg. Well, that just didn't go right for any of us. Oh shit. Ha! Fun fact though, Yoshimitsu's Japanese voice actor is the same as Link's. Beefing it. Damn it. Oh, the beans, dude. Whoops. I mean, soul charge there. I need to figure out how to do soul more situationally use soul charges better. Shit. Got him.
Versus Raphael.
Destined battle. Why, I don't know. Look at this fucking motherfucker.
Watch quietly and learn.
Learn what? That I'm the better lefty? Oh wait, maybe that's why it's destined. Raphael's story really went places in future Soulcalibur games, by the way. Like, it's like, I forget what his story is. Like, he's some kind of mercenary, maybe, and he finds this kid who helps him, and he adopts her, and then in later games he turns into, like, a vampire or something, and then... I really don't know.
You win. Battle 2. Fight.
Bombs? You're Raphael. Bombs. Close. Bombs. Let's go! I don't know about able to take care of myself though. When suddenly, Link's quest to find Soul Edge is taking a turn.
Versus Inferno.
Dun dun dun.
The seal was broken, and a new era of terror has begun.
Link's like, yeah, I've done a shit before.
Final battle. Fight.
Oh, I forgot this is like one round. Ouch. I forgot because for a while I actually had this set, so the arcade mode only had one fight per round or character. Because like I was tired of like doing like two battles per character, and I changed it back to 2 just for the sake of this video. I forgot about this gimmick. I was like, wait, doesn't he have like multiple potential like weapons? He does.
Fight.
Oh, you bitch. Oh. It's a tough fight for a reason.
Final battle. Fight.
what the actual like gimmick is as far as what weapons he chooses. I think he just might be charade with fire. Which, yeah, by the way, sadly they cannot mimic any of the guest characters. Oops. Bombs? Oh no. Not again. Bombs? Ah. Got him. Only Soulcalibur remains. Looks like a pretty cool sword, but mine's better. Link came to this world in order to defeat the evil which threatened Hyrule. After a long journey, Link finally succeeded in sealing away the terrible evil. In doing so, he not only saved his homeland from peril, but also maintained the tranquility of this world. Link then quietly left this world. A faint echo of his ocarina was all that remained. I always like to imagine the sample from Ocarina of Time of Zelda's Lullaby kicking in there. I wish. The most triumphant game over screen, by the way.
Soulcalibur.
That's not the original title screen, by the way. That's the one you get for beating Weapons Master, I think. Or Weapon Master. Weapon Master is a fun mode. Anyway, yeah, we beat it. We're done. Stream's over. No. God. If I thought about it, I would have considered doing this as a stream, but I didn't really want to go through all this. It's a story mode of sorts. I sense your determination. I'm impressed. After a few bouts, the man said this to you and patted your shoulder lightly. You've been accepted into the Regulus Proving Grounds. Your training began the next day. It seemed that the man who tested you, Edgar, was also to be your trainer. We'll start with the basics. Taking your weapon in hand, you waited for Edgar's next words. It's a story mode with characters from the game that are given different names. And a bunch of different, like... There's a path through the story. It branches at points to side things. It's kind of basic, but it's really cool. I forget it. Paused and... But no, since I knew this would be so short, the plan was... Not this many, actually, but we can look at these weapons again. Yeah, the swords have, like, two-player variants, but since it's a Master Sword, you're not going to change the Master Sword. Oh, the details are, like... Okay, let's actually read the vials here. The vials are bigger than they were in the actual thing. A magic sword and shield that have accompanied Link on many adventures and helped him repeatedly save the land of Hyrule. This journey is no less dire, and Link once again goes into battle equipped with these items, this time in another world. These are well-balanced arms for Link. Razor Sword, a sword forged by the blacksmith in a mountain village on Snowhead. The blacksmith is famous for his perfectionism. This sword is yet another excellent example of his craftsmanship and boasts an amazingly sharp cutting edge. Unfortunately, the metal used to forge this blade... is prone to chipping, so there remains some concern about its defensive capabilities. No gilded sword, by the way. The better sword. The Armos series, a sword and shield from one of the living Armos statues that dot the land of Hyrule. The origins of these items are shrouded in mystery, much like the Armos themselves. Concentrating one's will increases the weapon's power, but they are a bit too heavy for Link, and he cannot use them effectively for guarding. I like that it basically is just ripped off of the artwork for the Armos for Ocarina of Time. An extremely heavy hammer. Learning to use it effectively could take some time, as its reach is somewhat short for a weapon. Its power and toughness, however, far exceed that of any normal sword. It's guaranteed to inspire awe. Cane of Burna. An ancient magic staff that grants protection to heroes. It can be used even by those who are not sorcerers as long as their hearts are pure. It is said that praying to the staff with all one's heart will shroud the user in light and fill him with vitality. Because it is not a true weapon, it usually does not fare well when it clashes against an opponent's weapon. Mirror Shield. A mirror-like shield found in the Spirit Temple. It is an amazing work of art, and there are few who would argue that it is not one of the finest shields in Hyrule. It is said that its surface reflects not only light, but hostile intent as well. And back from hiatus. Ancient arms hidden deep in an underground tomb. This powerful sword holds an enchantment that counters the forces of darkness. And its holy aura allows it to deliver damage to the enemy even without making physical contact. The shield is enchanted with a spell that protects its user from enemy magic. But the actual shield itself is quite old and weak against physical impact. Big Goron's Sword. A masterfully crafted long sword forged by the best blacksmith in Hyrule, Big Goron, who lives on Death Mountain. This Link can do it one-handed. He's pretty good. Designed specifically for Link, it is made to be wielded with one hand. No, it isn't. Even so, swinging it with full force gets tiring after a while. Soul Edge. Evil blade with a reputation for devouring souls. This weapon is also known to be a shapeshifter. Which form it takes depends on its current owner. The forms it has taken are legendary, as are the souls of the renowned warriors it has consumed. Only those with great mental discipline can retain their will while wielding this weapon. It consumes the souls of those who fall before the blade, and also the soul of its wielder. Great Fairy Sword. A sword blessed by the Great Fairy, rumored to be able to reflect any and all dark magic. Merely holding it fills the wielder with strength, but unfortunately its protective power did not survive attack in this world, and is no longer able to resist enemy attacks. Oh wait, and the joke weapon! A long-handled net used for catching bugs. This item is an old companion of Link's and has appeared on many of his adventures. It accompanies him on his adventure as well. Obviously it is not a weapon, but perhaps it will cause opponents to let down their guard. And no sword beams. Everybody has Soul Edge, a legendary weapon, and a joke weapon. For Raphael, it's just a cane, although it looks vaguely like a lightsaber if you squint. Talum, who wields a Tonfa, gets some weights. Yunsung gets the child sword. Upon a close examination, the words for little kids have been engraved. Keepsake, which I guess is just a broken sword. Samurai Mitsurugi gets a souvenir gift. Which is one sword. Tobacco pipes for the ninja who wields little daggers. Voldo gets tambourines, which might be the best joke weapon in the game, I'm not entirely sure. Nightmare gets an ore. I mean, this one's pretty good too. Axe Wielder Astaroth gets a rock. I mean, it's not that much of a joke weapon. It still seems pretty deadly, like, compared to your axe, like, you know, still. Ivy gets, you know, she has the legendary sword whip, and her joke weapon is just a prototype. Bamboo staff. I guess there's not a whole lot you could do with this, could you? Calligraphy brush, though. It's pretty good. The termite snack. So, old nunchucks that were eaten up by termites, it's pretty good. Necrit is... Necrit wields like this aura sphere that can mimic other things, and Necrit is a cool character. Memento, I guess this is an older version of her blade? Ah, a broom to replace the Zambato. Yeah, broom. Shepherd's Crocus. Pretty nice. And the last one, the Imitation Sword. They're made out of wood. They're pretending to be soul-edged to fool. Anyway, character profiles. Next character I want to check out. The game is already throwing right at me. Each character has a splash shard that usually are made up of characters that have some relation with each other. Not always. I don't think Raphael has any relation to any of the characters that were just there. Anyway. Character profile first. Talim. Birthplace, Southeast Asia, village of the wind deity. Weapon, elbow blade. Named... Should I even try? She, Sarika, and Loka Luha. Discipline, wind dance. Family. I like that they actually... That's the other thing. That was the other cool thing about this game, is that everybody had, like, pretty detailed bios. We have the father, the mother, the grandmother... Bird. Southeast Asia was thrust into an age of turmoil when Western Europe's influence began to encroach upon their lands. Yeah. In one particular region of Southeast Asia lived a tribe of people who could control the winds. Talim was the daughter of this village's shaman, and she was reared to be the last priestess. During an era where faith in the wind deity gradually waned, Talim possessed unparalleled potential to be a shaman. One day, as Talim read the winds just as she had done many times, a violent, evil aura that seemed to devour everything in its path surged into her body. Talim lost her consciousness and did not wake for days. The incident occurred the day the evil seed spread across the world, that being Soul Edge. When Talim was 15, a Westerner brought a peculiar metallic fragment. The Westerner touted the object as a vitality charm, but Talim immediately recognized the evil within the piece of metal. It was the same malevolent energy that she felt on the day she collapsed. See, this sword's pieces broke up and they're just all over the fucking planet and causing mayhem and problems. And shit. I must return the fragment to its rightful place, Talim exclaimed. Hell. The young priestess left on the journey, even though her elders were full of misgivings. Soon after Talim left the village... Read, please. She sensed the resonance of the same evil aura from other parts of the world. She knew that everything would soon be consumed by illness if the evil force continued to spread. Talim knew she had to find all the fragments to seek their rightful place. No matter how far she was from her home, Talim could feel the wind. She was not afraid. No matter how long the journey, she knew she would be fine as long as the winds were with her. We just woke the winds, like it's very relevant. Village of the Wind, during a time where Western culture spread its way across Southeast Asia and ruining everything, an isolated village hangs on to its cherished faith in the wind deity. The village is situated in a location that commands a view of both the mountains and the sea. The sight of many windmills lining the hamlet never ceased to amaze and remind them of the profound importance the villagers place on the winds. It's got a really cool atmosphere in its background. Like, so much detail. They didn't need to go this hard, and they did, and I love it. I'm sure if you get closer, it falls apart, but like from here, it looks great. The winds that circle the earth answer to these villagers and push their windmills along the way. At the very least, that is their belief.
So,
I was hoping that it would change the voice, but now let's play as Talim to her story.
versus Cassandra.
Are you okay?
No.
If the love for her family is power, then no one is stronger.
Don't worry, Talim. Believe in yourself. I'm going all out.
Battle 1. Fight.
So before stream, I did like mess around with Link to try to remember how to like play the game. I didn't do a whole lot with any of the other characters I remember playing, but I'm gonna try to relearn as we go. Just trying to encourage herself. She's young. She's trying to go out into the world and not die.
The wind.
I am the wind. I am the sun. Okay. And one day we'll all be one. I do remember some moves. I don't remember how to do those moves is the thing. No, that wasn't so bad.
You did your best. I respect that.
Do you? Do you respect that?
Versus Keelik.
Payback!
He plunges headfirst into the vortex of destiny.
Wind, guide me.
Yeah, I was like 13, 14.
Here, come on.
13 when it came out, but
One, fight.
I don't remember when I actually got the game, so. Alright, the running punch. Hey, by the way, Tom's good. 2004. I think it's 2004.
Won't you please give up?
Battle 2.
They really do hang on the character a long time between fights, don't they? That's a good video game.
My heart is still pounding.
Or see a doctor about the heart.
Astaroth,
Are you okay?
the warrior of doom, brandishes his
And I asked that too, his heart was
his war cry.
pounding up his chest.
Don't tell him. Okay.
Oh my god, the exterminator's here.
Battle 1, fight.
Look at those undies. Finally, we took a hit. Ow. Shit.
You win.
I can do this.
I still don't understand that gesture.
Battle 2, fight.
Oh, come on. I don't know why I just pressed the D-pad like I was going to taunt in Smash Brothers.
You're full of nothing.
Wow, got him. But literally though, Astaroth is just a this is just a golem.
Versus Xianghua.
Here I come.
Her graceful sword
Freeze on our mouth.
through enemies.
I am one with the wind. You're going to regret this.
Regret what? Being one with the wind?
Battle 1, fight.
Shit. Nope. Aha! Remembering how to play the game a little bit.
Win.
Conflict lies within you.
Battle 2, fight.
Oops. Shit. No! Ah, shit. If we got that grab, we might have gotten that win. Good word, round 3. Punch! I just want to point out something. I'll point it out next round.
You win.
I've got to go on.
Let's press on and on and on. Wrong series.
Versus
want more?
Cervantes. He lusts for the power and madness he once savored.
Cervantes, also known as the boss of final boss of Soul Blade.
Do not defy me.
Zombie Pirate Man.
Fight.
I was talking about this. Oh, that's not AAB. That's AA. Why? A is for horizontal attack, B is for vertical attack, K is for kick, G is for guard. It's a little bit confusing. What that means is he used to be the owner of Soul Edge, the ultimate sword, well, the ultimate evil sword. He's not anymore, he only holds a fragment of it, an imitation, and he wants it back. That's his storyline. There's a lot of lore in this game. Ouch. Crying. Shit. Damn it. Hi, Rizzo. We already beat Link's arcade mode. I should have let that play. I really like the delivery of that line, actually. Oh well. Got him again. Ah, shit. And she's dead. Shit. Okay, I think we got him. Yeet! Okay. Yeah, the bee's always there. The bee's never leaving the corner. It's in most of my OBS scenes.
This isn't over yet.
Final battle. Fight.
Aha! One of these days, I'm gonna remember how to do all the cool combos. Yeet!
You win.
I was just lucky.
Well, technically correct. I didn't know he was gonna go out of the ring there, but I mean,
Versus Mitsurugi. Battles risking the soul. A man becomes a slave to his own ambition.
Prepare yourself.
Let's go. Battle 1. Fight.
yeah. The implication is on their quest to get the Soul Edge or the Soulcalibur or whatever. Actually, I think it's just Soul Edge in every story. Maybe Soulcalibur has purpose in some of the story modes. I don't remember exactly, but in fact, I think Inferno is like actually a combination of the two swords, judging by Soulcalibur popping out of them at the end. So, but the implication is in these story modes that all these fights are the people that go through to get to it. Also, the bottom of his pants, I'm not sure, I was never sure that was like a polygon thing, like a polygonal limitation, or if they were designed to look like they were flat polygons.
Fight.
Shit. 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 Oh. Incredibly pleaded, no, yeah.
Don't make me laugh.
No, then don't laugh, dick.
Final battle. Fight.
Nah, that's... Damn it. Stop trying to guard it back, TBH. I think if you're very lucky, you can actually get that throw to send him over the edge. Or she just fucking yeets him right over the side. It's very funny.
Let me through.
Battle 1. Fight.
Shit the nuts. Got him. Ah. Mitsurugi's being a beatrugi. Yeet.
You win. Final battle. Fight.
Not yet. Not yet one. Sweep the leg!
I am one with the wind.
Versus Yun Sung.
Destined battle. I like how they each have actual cutscenes, though.
I can't let you go on. The sword is evil.
I don't care if it's evil. I will protect my country.
Please.
Battle.
Please, don't put your sword in me. I don't know if these two actually have any history, or if it's just a random encounter, like, oh, this is other guy looking for the sword, I need to stop him. Damn it.
Nothing can stop me.
Nice.
Fight.
Yeah, that's also a good point. Oh, fuck you.
Sorry.
Let's begin.
Quit now if you want to live.
Nice kicks.
One. Fight.
You suck. Aha. Got the back kick twice.
You
Did your
win.
best. I respect that.
Thanks, tell him.
Battle 2. Fight.
Strike.
Stop that. I'm beefing it again.
Don't make me waste my time.
Final battle. Fight.
First blood. Gotcha. There we go. Punch.
You
I'm sorry.
win.
Please try to understand.
Nah, fuck him. He's back.
We will not leave this place.
Get his ass, tell him. It's ass.
Versus Inferno. The terror known as the catastrophe has revealed itself.
Like fire. Hell of fire. No.
Final battle. Fight.
Ouch.
Fight.
It is a neat touch, though. As you fight him, more of the flames fly off him and into the arena. Let's use that throw. Now as he's calling him back to him.
Fight.
Not Yoshimitsu. You know, he's not putting up much of a fight. I wish that the flames turn into coins.
Go. Return to that from which you came.
Hell. In order to restore the world to its original state, Talon returned the sword to its rightful place. Hell! The Hellfire lost its sustenance, In the blink of an eye, it changed its form and scattered into the winds. The spiritual energies led astray, righted their course, and flowed towards this place. Talon must have sensed the change in the winds, where she looked to the sky and smiled. As for our destination, the wind will guide us. Oops. On that note, actually, where is it at? Yeah, one of her alternate weapons is a Tonfa. So, similar principle. Yeah, some of the one-player and two-player variants of the regular weapons are very different. Like this, for instance. It's the same sword, I don't know why they changed it so drastically. Another character I liked playing as was Maxi. Never do look at all the costumes. That sure is a look. Link has all costumes. It's just other color schemes. I'm not really fond of the hat on this one. Here we go. Maxi. Soyuju. Maxi, birthplace, Ryukyu Kingdom, Shuri. Even got as a fucking blood type on here. Welcome weapon, Nunchaku. Weapon name, Soyuju. Discipline, Shisen Karihari. Family, parents, deceased. His crew, slain. Poor guy. Maxi, the pirate from Ryukyu, present-day Okinawa, Japan. Led a carefree life on the high seas. Seas. Maxi looked to the west for new lands to explore and sailed towards Europe. While docked at a harbor in India, he encountered Kilik, the staff guy, the hidden evil resident evil. Within Kilik attracted unwanted attention from a horde of monsters. The ensuing battle took the lives of Maxi's crew, who were helpless against these nightmarish foes. After the massacre, Maxi swore to seek revenge for his fallen comrades and traveled with Kilik. Zhanghua later joined the group, and together they headed for Europe. Eventually, the group then made their way into the nightmarish stronghold. The same monster that slaughtered Maxi's crew waited for them at the castle. Maxi forced his companions to go on while he stayed behind to confront Astaroth. After Astaroth's defeat, the god Ares commanded the ground to swallow up Maxi. When Maxi awoke, he found himself resting on a riverbank. Luckily, a person from a nearby village rescued him. He quickly became popular among the villagers. I wonder why. You know, he's kind of hot. Maxi's wounds are graver than he realized. His wanderlust days are over. 4 years passed. Then a rumor reached the village. The rumor was about a man with a gigantic axe. Maxi had a horrible feeling that it was Astaroth. He tried to chase after the rumored man, but his body would not cooperate. Maxi visited the village medicine man to receive treatments for his injuries. The other performed a secret ritual with a rare metal fragment. Several days later, Maxi left the village with a promise to return one day. Maxi did not realize that he had lost the memories of his companions in exchange for the restoration of his body. How could you do this? Pirate's Alcove. Few knew of the hidden dock inside a naturally formed cave lying in the westerly seas for nary a soul dared to venture close to the wave-beaten precipice that houses it. Actually, this accent came from nowhere. This place was once the stronghold of a renowned pirate and his hardy crew. What was the leader's name? Oh yeah, it was Blind and he really hated Black. But there is no one here anymore, for the captain murdered all of his subordinates. 10 years have passed since anyone had stepped foot into this cavern, but the place is still lit and the pirate ship can also be seen. Is this the protection of the memories of his slain pirates, or is this the memories of the captain who has since disappeared? Let's see if I can remember how to play as Maxi.
Versus Cassandra.
Forget it.
She chooses her path like a free bird.
Leonard Skinner need not apply. Fuck those guys.
You're all the same.
Ugh, you're definitely not my type.
Jesus, I forgot about that line. The reason I always like Maxi was because he was pretty fast and like he can just chain together a bunch of different attacks. Damn.
You win.
Can't get up.
He's so cool.
Battle 2. Fight.
I'm trying to remember the one move. There's like one specific move I remember how to do. And... Wait. I think I just had it. Nah, it's just... Whoa, Maxi stop it. I guess I can see it. That's not her Player 1 costume, which... I mean, just don't get me wrong, like, this costume's not bad, but I prefer Player 1 costume.
Versus Keelik.
Not enough.
His friend.
Eyes reveal a man of strong will.
So, you want me to knock you out?
Yes.
Are you ready for this?
Are you ready to go? Cause I'm ready to go. That's the move. See, there's some ways to get Maxi going, and when he gets going, he just will not stop. Maxi's really fucking good.
You win.
What a joke. Get out of my sight.
Like I said, this background's wicked.
Fight.
Oh my god. We have not even begun the horny. I wonder that move where he like he's taking the sticks and like doing like that. I wonder if that's a real. It can't be a real nunchuck move.
Versus Cervantes.
My way.
The evil sword came back to life in his hands.
My mind. Aren't we calm?
There.
1. Fight.
Yikes. Yikes, I forgot he could do that shit. Cervantes is... He's got moves. Don't worry, I got nunchucks. We'll be okay. What'd I tell you? Max is pretty good.
You win.
It doesn't matter how many people you've got.
It's a very good Code 69.
2. Fight.
There are definitely more advanced techniques for all these characters I have not gotten to. I never mastered the game, I just got good enough to beat it, basically. And have fun with it.
Don't underestimate me.
Basically, this is the game that Castlevania Judgment wanted to be, and they fucked it up in every way.
Taki.
Come on.
She raises her swords to strike down demons.
You can't stop me.
I'm through with words.
Okay, this costume is actually way better than her default costume, I'm just gonna say it. Taki's the girl in the intro with the skin-tight red outfit. And, completely visible nipples. Not that it's a problem, it's just, it does, I don't know, that outfit is never, something about that outfit never worked for me.
Hurts. Doesn't it?
Battle 2. Fight.
Oh, don't worry, this outfit is also plenty horny, but in a more appealing way, if you ask me. That squeak, what the fuck? I forgot about that squeak. Ouch. Oh, don't worry. It starts veering into that in later games, but in this game, it's... No, this game is pretty... It's pretty well. Oop. It's not like regular Castlevania isn't horny with, like, the Barbarian Simon. Shit. Phew. Got him.
Versus Voldo. The power
The gameplay here is really good.
turns the gears of madness once again.
You want a piece of me?
Max, you know you're attacking the horniest character in the game.
Battle 1. Fight.
And also one of the most difficult to fight against. Like, holy shit. Voldo is ridiculous. I do have to get those guard impacts. I want to block them, don't I? Shit.
Battle 2. Fight.
Look at that ass. Voldo does have it going on, I'm just gonna say. He's not my type, but they definitely were having thoughts when they made this guy. Okay, that might be the pants. That's inflating the ass.
Stay down.
I'm not sure that leg thing was real nunchucks. I had never mastered nunchucks. I never took the nunchuck. I never went to nunchuck school, so how am I supposed to know? Oh, for sure. I just think about fucking Maria obsessing over boobies, and I'm like, why would they do this? It does hurt, but he likes that.
Versus Nightmare.
Not enough.
Hungry for souls, an evil force enslaves him.
You're gonna regret it. Sword, give me strength.
Nightmare's cool.
Battle 1.
Siegfried is cool, that's what I should say. I mean, Nightmare is cool in his own way too, but more on that later. Got the short charge. What? It's like what I said.
More souls.
Battle 2. Fight.
Got him. Okay, his arm is mutated from the influence of evil.
That was fun.
The fucking...
Final battle. Fight.
Shouldn't kick him! Damn it. Nope. That'll work. Tapping to the foam finger. One of these days I'm gonna get the acclaimed scissor fingers.
Versus Asteroth.
Now this makes... Oh, I forgot this fuck-ass costume. What the hell?
What?
Pretentious little bug.
Acclaimed wrestling.
Battle 1. Fight.
Oh my god, it is. No, I extra gotta kill him. Is this for a game being shitty? No. I'm sorry, but Knights is not a good game. I did not like that game in the slightest. The way just crumble from the kick. Hit him for the 3!
Battle 2. Fight.
This is
Smack.
this time.
Win.
My revenge is complete.
Oh my god. This thing is happening again.
What is this? Do I know this?
Knuckles and Soulcalibur 2. What the? Ghost?
Versus Inferno. The seal was broken, and a new era of terror has begun.
Oh no.
Final battle. Fight.
Imagine just being encountered with a fire demon, the first thing to do is run up and kick it in the fucking face. Respect.
Fight. Fight.
Okay, Inferno's gotten much easier since that first Link encounter. It could just be I'm remembering how to play the fucking game, but still... But still... I could have forgotten my nunchucks. I got a pair of nunchucks somewhere. After sacrificing everything in the name of revenge, Maxie pays respects to his slain comrades at last. He then confronted the dark fires within his soul and felt the presence of his long-forgotten companions. Regaining his lost memories, he saw who he had turned his back on. He would return to his friends to share with them a joyous future. I'm not gonna lie, I got mixed up a bit, because I didn't know they were talking about Keelik and Zhanghua as the friends he returned to, who are very much alive. I thought he was talking about his slain companions. So I thought the ending implied that he killed himself after this, but thankfully not the case.
Soulcalibur 2.
Other voices can say the title sometimes, like different characters' voices. That's the narrator. Sometimes it'll be Link, but it won't be him saying Soulcalibur 2. It'll be him saying Seiya! Next character. We'll check something real quick. Alright. Anyway. Cassandra.
Here I come!
Cassandra Alexandra, birthplace, Athens, Ottoman Empire. Tricky. God, unknown, refuses to reveal. God, go fuck yourself. Weapon, short sword and small shield. Weapon name, Omega sword and Nemea shield? Discipline, Athenian style. Family. Father Achelos. Mother Nike. Brother Lucius. Older sister Sophitia. Brother-in-law Rothion. Niece Pura. Nephew Patroclus. We're gonna forget about these two characters forever. It was 7 years earlier that Cassandra witnessed a mysterious Asian woman bring Sophitia back and draw out shards of the evil sword out of her sister's flesh while treating her wounds. Therefore, when Sophitia disappeared again a few years later, Cassandra was certain that her sister had left to contend with Soul Edge once more. One day, after running errands for her family's bakery, Cassandra visited Sophitia's home. There she saw a familiar metal shard. It was undoubtedly a fragment of Soul Edge. Angered by her sister's panicked reaction to the shard, Cassandra ran to the Hephaestus shrine. "Why are you doing this to my sister? How can you claim to be an almighty god? Answer me," Cassandra screamed. Her voice reverberated throughout desolate, hollowed grounds. Cassandra collapsed on the floor, worn out from shouting. It was then that she saw the metal fragment resonating with the holy sword blessed by Hephaestus. She realized then that Soul Edge was still alive, but she could not allow her sister to carry the burden any longer. Around the time when light began to filter in from the eastern skies, the holy weapon disappeared from the temple. Couldn't have just said in the early morning, didn't have to be all flowery, whatever. The Eurydice Shrine Gallery. The shrine is built high up a snow-covered mountain and is as beautiful as it is harsh. The scale of this temple is such that it is easy to believe that Olympian gods once dwelled in this place. Like to say Hephaestus, the god of fire and forge, built the main shrine on top of the summit. This is evidenced by the stairway that leads up to the shrine. The enormous steps are impossible for mortals to climb. Humans built this gallery around the giant stairway for the priest's use. In one corner of this meticulously built gallery is the place where a blacksmith couple gave an offering of a sword and a shield to Hephaestus. The arms have disappeared from the altar, however. That's not how you spell altar. Who could have taken them? I wonder who. Cassandra.
Here I come!
Versus Taki.
This way!
She raises her swords to strike down demons.
I'm going all out! Are you ready?
Battle 1. Fight.
Once again, I was like 13, 14 when I played this.
Over! This way!
Cassandra made me feel things. I also did not remember how to play as her, so we're gonna have to come to that. Alright, the fucking stab move.
Stay down!
Oh, come on. Stop moving! Jeez, quit moving around!
It's over!
Woo!
It's over! Winning is all that matters!
Is it? Is it all that matters?
Battle 2. Fight.
Well, that was a flash. Like I was saying earlier.
Uh-oh. That's the lesson for today.
The lesson is, you're dead.
Versus Yun Sung.
That's it?
His desire to
Got him!
drives him onward.
Ugh, you're definitely not my type.
God. Okay, that line does kind of suck though.
Let's do this!
Battle 1. Fight.
This way.
Smack.
It's over! It's over!
You win.
Sophitia.
Sophitia is a major character.
2. Fight.
Well, in the series in general, but especially from Soul Edge and Soulcalibur VI. And she is the older sister, as we know from the bio, of this character.
It's over!
It did seem... I remember, like, reading about, like, people who played the original games were disappointed with Cassandra because she wasn't quite the same fighting style as Sovitia. Similar, but not quite right. But then Sovitia is a hidden character in the game, so it all balances out.
He lives only to fulfill his master's last wish.
It's time for your punishment.
Oh my god. It's a conglomerate of horny. Let's run. See, here's the player 1 Voto costume, the correct Voto costume. Now I can say dead ass. Which one, Chup? Well, that move has a guard impact. Nice. We got him with the Tony Storm.
See? All that for nothing.
I just see the "you're not my type" thing as kind of stereotypical men writing women thing, but I don't know. Ouch. Oh, come on. Oh, damn it.
You lose.
Behold the horny.
Final battle. Fight.
Oh no. We just got drilled. Okay. And the biggest look who's talking moment of all time. Oh fuck.
Here I come.
Grant has a sort of analog character in the 4th season. Sort of.
It's over.
There is a town called Dynasty, not Dynasty, Dynasty, which I think is actually a real town, or might be based off a real town at least.
Battle 2. Fight.
Alucard meets a new love interest, a woman named Greta. I think she introduces herself as Greta Dynasty. Or very least, Greta of Dynasty, so that's... There's no piracy involved, and she doesn't climb on walls, but I think that's their answer to Grant.
Sophia.
Again, I was a teenager when this game came out.
Versus Mitsurugi.
Uh-oh.
I hate that voice clip, though. I don't know why it bothers me so much, I can just...
To his own ambition.
It's kind of silly.
Let's begin.
Fine. I accept your challenge.
Battle 1. Fight.
Aha. It was a cool combo I pulled off when I was, like, practicing earlier, because I did pull her out a bit for pre-stream. I don't remember. Oh, it was a throw. Okay, one of the throws, positional throws. She did a fucking Captain America shield toss.
That was all too easy. You make me laugh.
Is that a response to how Mitsurugi says, "Don't make me laugh," because you got him?
Fight.
There it is. All I had to do was talk about it. Actually, we can do something. Let's look in the command list. Signature moves: Angel's Exile, Cutlass Thruster, Slide Rush, and Shield Slide Rush. I don't think that was correct. I guess it was.
That was great.
Versus Ivy.
Here's the other.
Is stronger and more tragic.
It's the two-player outfits, not as much, but here's the other exceptionally horny character in the game.
Give up already.
I think she's like 30, early 30s or something. But due to like the Soul Edge curse or something, her hair turned white. So I thought she was like really old. I was kind of like, why is this old lady wearing such a skimpy outfit? Not this one, obviously. And like, why not? But like,
All style, no substance.
Battle 2, fight.
and that's also true. Like, not even thinking about the fact that people can go gray very early. There can be only one. Anyway.
Sophitia.
I don't know why like she's trying to like pray to her sister, who is definitely still alive, as far as she knows.
Balance between good and evil wavers within him.
You might die.
Die.
Massacre.
I'm not dying it. I mean,
Battle 1, fight.
dying hair is cool. I'm gonna dye mine to the same color it already is. No. Just completely waste time.
This is your fault. Remember that.
Battle 2, fight.
Nice. That was a nice card impact. Well, I'm beefing it now. Okay, everyone. Whoa! And there he goes. Let's see that again, actually. He's fucking pushing him off the edge.
Versus
A destined battle against the charade. Why?
What? What are you?
Battle 1, fight.
It's over. Hey, watch out.
But to the face. Except in this case, the face is in the midsection, so still.
Knockout.
You tried your best, I guess.
Sergeant, look out! He's back on his feet. Oh, I went from a stick with a blade to a regular stick. I think I cut the blade off.
It's over.
You know, the sword is right in its eyeball. That is kind of deadly looking.
Knockout. You
I
win.
don't understand this at all.
Man, fuck this shit!
What? Fine, let's go.
Oh, fucking goddamn. I guess I will.
Inferno.
Jesus Christ, I hate this shit. Ugh.
Catastrophe has revealed itself. Final battle, fight.
It seems dangerous.
Fight.
Ouch. Ow! The big ouchies! I'm crying.
Fight.
That'll do. That's actually a pretty good finish. I like how it seems like most of the characters don't even care about Soulcalibur. It's like, oh, a sword. Okay, bye.
There's no such thing. There never was.
What? Wielding weapons once dedicated to Hephaestus, Cassandra vanquished the evil. Her sister's precious sword and shield bore the scars from countless battles. The raid battles, actually. So great was Cassandra's concern about the weapon, she forgot that she destroyed the demonic blade. She need not worry, for surely her sister would be overjoyed with her safe return. Like how most of the characters have clothing damage in their final scenes, except for Link, because Link is just that good. Cheer, please. Yeah, it's still the same voice. Next up. Nightmare. Who wields Soul Edge? Nightmare. Age unknown. Birthplace unknown. Height 5'6". He was that short. A lot of these characters are short. Weapon, Soul Edge, Y-hander type. Weapon name, Soul Edge male. Discipline, styles memorized by Soul Edge. How about this fucking music? Originally, he was the leader of a group of brigands known as the Schwarzwind. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine, whose stronghold was located near the Roman Empire. I think it's why Schwarzwind, not Schwarzwind. I don't know. I don't German. He left on a journey to find Soul Edge after his father was murdered. Eventually, on a Spanish harbor, he came across a sword emanating a strange aura lying beside the corpse of a pirate, Cervantes. The dead body returned to life, covered in flames as if to protect the sword. Upon defeating the apparition, he reached for the hilt of the mysterious blade. It was then that he heard the voice of Soul Edge. It told him that if he used the souls absorbed by the sword, he would be able to resurrect his father. From that moment on, the man became Nightmare, the evil knight who would go on to strike fear into every corner of Europe. He killed for 3 years thereafter to feed his sword with souls, but his dream was crushed when a warrior wielding a spirit sword called Soulcalibur, a sword with polar opposite energy of Soul Edge, appeared. Nightmare and Soul Edge were defeated, and they both fell into the collapsing void. That would be Xianghua, by the way. He somehow managed to survive and regain some of his sanity. Along with lucidity came the horrifying memories of the sins he had committed, as well as the realization that it was he who had murdered his father. He knew Soul Edge must never fall into the hands of another man, and he set out to be as far as possible from other humans, yet he awoke every morning to decide the people he had slain during the night. An evil blade took over his body while he slept. After 4 years, he was once again Nightmare, his body taken over by Soul Edge completely. He began to pursue the fragments of Soul Edge in a mission to fully restore itself. Will there ever be a day when he will be Siegfried Stauffen once more? We already looked at the stage bio. The ruin is what happened to the place where Soul Edge and Soulcalibur fought. Nightmare, that's his main costume. We saw his alternate costume. And his third alternate costume is based off his original appearance as the man Siegfried. We play as, for the purposes of this game and its story, we'll play as his demonic form.
Souls, give me strength.
Show me what you've got.
That's all you gotta say to like the entity that you beat before and just come back to be evil again. I like how most of his kick inputs aren't even kicks, like that punch, that headbutt. Okay. I mean, granted, I guess, you know, one of Cassandra's kick inputs was ass, but still. I like his fighting style though, it's really good. It's got these different stances you can shift between. And generally, it's a fun style. I see what you did there. I forgot about that crouching throw move, actually. Defeat her by flipping her legs, that's it. Well, she's dead.
Versus Yun Sung. Youth and passion combine to create a hardened warrior. Offer your soul.
Quit now, if you want to live.
Battle 1. Fight.
Yun Sung is just gonna be the punchy bag, isn't he? By the way, some of the names are a little bit misspelled in this game, apparently. Yun Sung gets a completely different spelling, as well as Sung Mina in later games. Maybe even earlier games.
Battle 2. Fight.
I think it's mostly the Chinese characters. They don't have the reflexes they used to have. Yo, that's a wrestling move. Oh, come on. I had a guard impact too. You cheated.
I'm not going to lose to fools like you.
I mean, you're about to. Get out of here. It's a little goofy, yeah. I see what you did there, Nightmare.
Versus Charade. Beware of the evil blade's powers. Sword, give me strength. Battle 1. Fight.
He has to sneeze out all the swords, all the souls that he got.
This is it.
I think it actually has got you though. Or not you? I don't know. I'm not sure how many more characters I'm gonna go through. I want to do at least 2 hours of this. Trying to taunt me by being Cervantes. How dare he? Alright. Let's fucking go. He does the animation. I don't know if it lights up though.
Versus Mitsurugi. End. His motivation is the thirst for power. Massacre. Don't cry. Battle 1. Fight.
It might still light up, but I don't know if it looks silly though. Damn Nightmare, you can get him. Nightmare, I'm sure, because he's Mitsurugi is a haughty man and a haughty man. Wait. He believes everything can cry because he's haughty. Got him. Got him with the heal move. Now pin him for 3. No.
Versus Ivy. Not yet. A difficult journey lies ahead.
Okay, here's the horny costume.
Souls, come unto me.
It's time to die.
Now that is ass.
Fight.
Ivy has one of the most impossible moves to pull off in the history of, let's say, mainstream fighting games. I'm not even going to try it. Ouch.
You're revolting.
Rude.
Fight.
I'm pretty sure this is also a character I made sure to be careful and never let my parents see.
Darkness, come unto
And honestly, Nightmare 2, more for my not wanting my mom to be like, oh my god, it's so demonic. This game is evil, we're not to play anymore. The good news is at that point in time I had my GameCube in my own room, so like that wasn't an issue anymore, but still. Fair.
Versus Yoshimitsu. His purpose.
Nightmare Yoshimitsu in Japanese, obviously I guess, had the same voice actor as Link,
Yoshimitsu.
Battle 1.
which is interesting. Yeah. Oh man, that just launched him out of the ring. I think he can do that with that attack. Yeah, I feel that.
Go away.
Let's deliver on that. He sounds more like annoyed than he does like evil. Yoshimitsu is amazing. Fighting against and playing as. But I was never that great with him, but thing is, I don't think my dad would have cared as much. Ouch.
Magnificence of my victory.
Final battle. Fight.
Ah, shit. So good every time. Okay, I will say I never thought you could do that. 10 out of 10.
Versus Raphael.
Why is this destined? I forget. Well, it becomes important later.
You're too weak for that.
Aren't you? You conceited, wretched human!
Battle.
And that's it. That's all they need to get mad and fight each other. Ooh. Kaboom!
Battle 2. Fight.
You're pathetic. Go away.
Gee, who could it be?
I've been waiting for this day for too long.
Versus Inferno. The seal was broken, and a new era of terror has begun.
Mine is the real Soul Edge.
Battle. Fight.
Oh, we got... Oh, what a fight. Oh, but let me just interrupt you.
Fight.
Not Volderoni. I don't want to get Volderoni. Oh, I hate Voldo so much.
Final battle. Fight. Fight.
Ow.
Fight.
Well, you got him. I think Nightmare's ending...
Yes, this is it.
Okay, no, what... This ending that plays out is not the canon ending, but I think the canon ending is that Nightmare is the one who defeats Inferno. Resist the evil presence, the dormant soul within him awakened. I love how the different songs based on the mood of the ending. Sanity regained, he took his sword in hand and vowed to never sleep again as he wandered the lands. Eventually, he came upon a crevice that ran deep into the earth and cast the sword into its dark abyss. He then destroyed the path leading to the chasm and became its guardian for eternity. I think the canon ending is that Nightmare did get to the end, did become the victor, did defeat Inferno, did have a moment of clarity, and then took Soulcalibur and stabbed Soul Edge, and broke free of the spell. And then he took Soulcalibur. Let's look at the weapon gallery for Siegfried. Hey, Flamberge, just like in Soten. I always like the design of this one. Although it might be impractical, probably, actually, but it looks cool. The sword named Glam. Hey, that's the original sword. That's the one that's in Soul Blade, too. Slightly stronger Soul Edge. Complete Soul Edge, which... I'm not gonna lie, it looks goofy as fuck. But here's his version of Soulcalibur, which looks kind of badass. And of course the Galigor. Those are like my top 5 characters, and the rest of these like I'm decent with, but I'm not like... Well, no, I'm not decent with all of them, but like would never spend as much time. I mean, Sophitia is close to Cassandra in style. Also okay with Astaroth. So anyway, like I was saying, I was 13 or 14 when this game came out. Her third alternate. What the fuck is this costume? And this looks like too poofy? I don't know. But also, I think it looks fine, but it's a fighting costume? I was 13, 14 when this game came out. Anyway, moving on. Cervantes is as he's supposed to look. The pirate captain. I think you have a third costume, you do. Now that's not bad. I like how Shrey's just a floating eyeball on the select screen until you pick him. What do Yoshimitsu's supposed to look like? I think he might also have a third costume. No, he doesn't. Again, Taki didn't really do it for me. Although, yeah, this costume's good. That one's cool too. Necroid is an interesting character that they never brought back. He's got his little orb there again, like it's kind of a conglomerate character where he has some like... They can briefly take the form of other weapons, and he uses some moves or borrow from others, as well as some original moves. I don't know why they didn't bring him back. I think he was like a monster that got transformed by Soul Edge or something like that. He's cool. I like him. I remember being decent with Killick. Zhonghua I was never really that good with. Again, I think she's like... Early on, she was like the true protagonist. Like in the first 2 games. Sort of. Although if you ask me, I think the actual true protagonist of the series is Siegfried. Yeah, Talim was one of my favorites. She has a good playstyle. I think she made it to 4, but then she disappeared in 5. Another reason why 5 sucks. I think she's back in 6, I don't remember. Again, Cassandra. I love Cassandra. Link. Of course I love Link. Zelda fan. It's the whole reason I fucking played this. Yeah, she has a good style. And carried over to like later games too. Remained a very good style. Maxie's really fucking good. As demonstrated. Especially if you know how to use them, which that was me without truly knowing all the intricacies. Once you get into him, he's really good. I really like Nightmare's style as well. I think my favorite actually probably is Talim. As far as yeah, there's Yunsung. I don't remember much about Yunsung using him. That is. I think it was okay. Raphael, I never could get a grip on Raphael. No, it's 3 characters that don't have character bios. I was okay with Keelik, and Sung Mina's style is a little bit similar, but not quite the same. She's nice to look at. Voldo was too complex for me to figure out. I never could figure it out. He does have a third costume, too. Now that is maximum horny. Jesus Christ. I was alright with Astaroth as well. Sophitia, I'm not sure. I feel like I want to say her style is actually better than Cassandra's, but I just prefer Cassandra herself. I think that's her Soul Edge costume, or at least it's similar. The second costume's kind of pretty, though. Not gonna lie. Cassandra's bonus costume is based off... Is the character's name Valkyrie? It's another Namco character. Do you have a third op? You do. I don't understand the spiky mohawk. Cervantes I was okay with. Yoshimitsu I was okay with. I was never good with the Ivy. Ivy was too complex for me. And obviously Charade is a shot in the dark. A Charade will pick any character style that isn't Link. And yeah. These are the other characters. There's Lizard Man. There was a Lizard Man in Soul Edge or Soulcalibur 1, I forget. Who actually had a plot, and a name, and a storyline. And I guess this is not the same one, this is just a generic one. Whose style is somewhat similar to Sophitia's, but not quite. I think the real Lizard Man comes back later. There's Assassin, who is a pseudo Yun Sung. He might also be a... There's another character named Huang that Yun Sung was based off of. I think he's a pseudo replacement. And Berserker is similar to Astrop. I think he's a replacement for a character called Rock. His name is called Rock. Yeah. Who I believe his story was he wasn't. I think he was either an Englishman or an American. I forget what year this took place in. I think this was 1400s. I don't know if America existed yet. But like he was in America and he lived with Native Americans and he had like a loincloth and some kind of animal head hat. And that rock attached to a stick is similar to the weapon he had. And these are just like these are just like bonus characters, and they could have used these slots for like the actual characters in previous games. I'm not sure why they didn't. It's the only weird thing about this game, if you ask me. Hang on, when did Soulcalibur take place? Late 16th and early 17th centuries. Okay, so there would have been colonies by then. Okay. Wait, no. Yes? I don't remember. It's like 1492 is when Columbus came over. I don't remember when like colonization actually began. You know, that other bag of worms. We're gonna load in Ivy, because I just want to show you the input for her special attack. Not a chance I'll pull it off.
Battle, fight.
Am I under signature? That. Look at this fuckness. I'm not gonna try this. I am not gonna try this because what the fuck? It's a really cool attack, but I can't pull it off. In fact, that might have been the move that she used on me during the arcade mode, when like she grabs me and then all the pieces fly off and fly at me. That might have been just a grab move. It might. I think it might be different. Or thinking like she like throws them in the air and then like the pieces come flying in. I don't remember. Let's check out the grabs. I think exceptionally horny. Yeah, no, I think that was the move that she did on me during the arcade mode. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I was like, what's extra practice? It means you can just choose a different weapon. I'm not really that concerned about showing... Fuck it. Let me beat up for this. How about the other horny character?
Versus Taki.
What'd you say?
Battle, fight.
Okay, I think we get the point. Alright.
Soulcalibur II.
Actually, we're not done with the game yet. Because I wanted to, like... get some of these extra... Oh, what do I do? Hide to zoom in, zoom out. Oh. Hide is A, gotcha. I kind of miss when... I guess games still do the thing where they have the, have unlockable artwork, but... I didn't realize, like, when I looked away, like, once again, the ass is front and center. My parents aren't... No, my parents don't know about Twitch. I also don't live with my parents anymore, so... Okay, yeah, Eleanor. The corrupted-looking soul edge. I think that looks neat, though. And then, of course, this. The cover art for the GameCube version. Girls. Wait. They're just right there. This game was that blatant and was only rated T. Oh, this is cool art, though. This is cool art. I'm not sure why it's those three characters there. This is cool art. I like this. So is this. This is cool art, too. Actually, even though it's not Zelda. I was 13 to 14 when this game came out. That running gag is done. A bunch of different character illustrations. I pointed this out in my Discord, but these Link illustrations are very similar to Ocarina of Time illustrations. This is the only one that doesn't have one that's like almost one-to-one, although there's one that's close. But there are jump attack animations in this similar pose in the Ocarina of Time official artwork from like different angles. I think that's a really neat touch. Also, there's a bird. Bird. I think for a while I didn't realize. I thought like it was a very crooked and weird mouth. He's holding a shard of Soul Edge. Like, I don't know why younger me didn't figure that out. Younger me made up a lot of weird things in my brain. Like, I miss when games included artwork. Hey, chat! No, I'm moving on. Again, I think some still do, but it feels like they don't as much anymore. But like, Pippin is wrong. Now here's the renders. Now skip all this. Go straight to the one that matters. Oops, nope. I think Eleanor were zoom. No, they weren't anything in the character browse. Never mind. I used this avatar. I used this image as an avatar on forums for a long time back in the day. Very good image. Oh yeah, you can just have a straight up battle here. No, that's the case, Chad. Don't. Who can you fight? Fine. Don't mind if I do.
Versus Taki.
Yeah, it was definitely that website.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search.
That site that I used that as an avatar on for a bit.
Let's get this over with. Nothing personal.
I'm just kidding.
Fight.
I'm just kidding. We get the point. I want to know what the arcade ending is. Oh, I remember this actually. Got him. But what's the opening arcade version? Ooh.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords, eternally retold.
That's it? What about the Weapon Master opening? Chosen by history, a man becomes a warrior. Engraved into history, a warrior becomes a hero. Transcending history and the world and all that. Countless legends surround a sword known as Soul Edge. Some claim it to be the ultimate weapon. Others refer to it as the Sword of Heroes, a phantom sword with immeasurable power of the spirits. The key to it, yeah, it's too fast for me to read. Like, who are all these guys? These aren't on the main game. I think a couple of these are like references to past characters. But most of these are not. I want these designs. Okay, those are characters we know right there. Hey, Link. Unless they are characters from past games I just forgot about. This is your tale of soul and swords. So that's the intro cutscene for the Weapon Master mode. And when we beat the Weapon Master mode, faded unto nothingness. I think that silhouette is the naked man. Because he fought Inferno and it burned all his clothes off. That's depressing, though. I'm sorry, hero. No one remembers you, just the guy you killed. That implies to me that if Weapon Master is canon, this took place before the events of the series. Because the pirate would have been Cervantes, and then the pitiful youth would have been Siegfried. Congratulations! You've watched this video. You shall find your place in history and become a legend that will never die. Shut up, phone! I know what this is. I knew what this was. You know what, why not? Let's end the stream on some credits. Soulcalibur 2, one of my favorite fighting games. A mechanically solid fighting game. It's still, graphically looks pretty good. Like, some of the models, like, they look a little bit dated, sure. But in gameplay, you don't notice as much. The environments still look good. The music is still really good. It's just a good video game. It's also exceptionally horny, as I made the running gag to be, but you know. Kind of makes me want to play it again. That's right, Todd McFarlane designed Necrid. One of these days, I almost want to try out the Xbox and PS2 versions of the game, because those got Spawn and Heihachi from Tekken, respectively. I mean, I've never played Tekken, so like, I don't really care, and I've never really read or seen any Spawns, so maybe I don't care about that either, but just curiosity, you know? See what changes the game made based on those. I would like to get a hold of Soulcalibur 3 sometime and play through that, because, again, I never got to play it. It was PS2 exclusive for some reason, despite making a huge deal out of the multi-platform thing with bonus characters for each version. And then they're like, okay, let's make the next one PS2 exclusive. Why? I wanted to play, and I only got to play a little bit on my cousin's PS2, and this was a cousin that lived in Georgia, so in a completely different state. So it's not like I could have just gone over there and played it all the time. Luckily, I got to play Soulcalibur 4, eventually once I got my Xbox 360. And luckily, they had the thing where they had exclusive characters, but you could buy the other one with DLC. And again, I think I said this earlier, the Star Wars characters kind of sucked. Like, I love Star Wars, but it just did not fit Soulcalibur. Darth Vader was the only one that felt as a fighter, decently suitable. Starkiller, Galen Merrick, the Apprentice, whatever you want to call him, was horrendous to fight against as a CPU, and I didn't really like playing as him. And Yoda, it's funny, but he doesn't work. He's too short, it messes up too much shit. I like Yoda the least of the characters. The Force Unleashed was new at the time, so it was a promotion, basically. Like I said, Soulcalibur V had Ezio from Assassin's Creed, and he fit the scene way better. I think he was temporarily displaced. Who cares? What did 6 have? 6 had a couple. I think it had 2B from Nier, of all things. Should I reinstall 6 and play it? Right now? No. I'm probably going to call it after this and just relax until AEW later. Let me check out the DLC again. Yeah, 2B. I think this other character. A Samurai Showdown character was in Samurai Showdown. Who owns that again? Howlmaru? SNK, okay, so it is a cross-promotion. That one makes some sense. It's a fighting game. Have a guess, fighting character. Me, the player? They're gonna remember me? The original did not have guest characters, I don't think, in Soul Edge, because they were new. Soul Calibur Legends, the weird sort of third-person fighting or adventure game-ish, the one that was apparently really bad, I think had Lloyd from Tales of... Was it Tales of Symphonia? Look it up. Lloyd Irving... Yeah, but isn't Tales of Symphonia a Bandai game anyway? An Namco game, rather. But yeah. So I'm not sure that one counts. Maybe it counts. There was Soul Calibur Broken Destiny for PSP, which was basically like Soul Calibur 4 but portable. I think that had Kratos as a playable character, I don't recall. I think so, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and call it here. Tomorrow's stream, not sure yet. It'll be something. Probably just do a randomizer. One little randomizer before next month. Next week is Castlemania. I'm excited. We're just in time. After Castlemania, Way the Hero will return with Four Swords Adventures. But okay, so here's the thing. Sunday would normally be the day I would start it, but there's an AEW pay-per-view, so Sunday will either be something else or maybe a non-stream day, and then Monday will be Castlemania at the beginning. Beginning from Castlevania 3. I need to check on that poll. Let me look at that poll right now while I'm thinking of it. Look at the results, because I'm going to need to poke somebody to go vote. Yo! Aw. Simon's Quest to jump to a 5-point lead. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I don't mind playing Simon's Quest. I don't think it's that bad. It's at least a decent, fun game to stream and poke fun at. Order of Ecclesia would have taken longer, and would have been a bit more frustrating, sure. So it'll work out. I mean, it was the people's choice, and the people seem to have chosen. Technically, if more people came in, it's still not over, but the poll was only open 2 more days. So if there's somehow a tie, I don't want to do 2 different community challenges, so I'll probably just coin flip or something. But Castlemania beginning next week, again, probably Monday, with whatever game I decide is a perfect opener. So look forward to that. And dang, well, maybe another time. So I'm gonna cut it here. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, helping for the resub, and as always, Have a good one. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.
Soulcalibur 2.